Well, indeed, huh? With the mangas was late, but I decided still to review this Toriko manga because I did not have time to review the Naruto one. Toriko chapter 290. A very, very short chapter, but at the same time a very feel-good chapter. As they said last time, the cooking was successful, and the food king air is gushing out so much air that it's almost just as much as the atmosphere we have in the real world, just in this one spot. Well, we have lost it much thanks to global warming, but still. And a few minutes back, the Horse King decides to finish off Toriko, not because of the fact that, well, Toriko has not died in this vacuum. Well, maybe it is because of the fact, but it's also a sign of respect. Because even though Toriko cannot counterattack, even though he is in a vacuum, thanks to the fruit he has eaten, he still has some beating hearts. But more importantly, his eyes shows glint of fighting spirit. That's Toriko for you. He doesn't run. He hardly ever runs against a fight, even though he knows he will not die. Well, even though wrong. Even if he knows he will die, Toriko will not run and will keep on fighting until his very last life force is extinguished. That is Bishuka Toriko, the one who lives in the wild. And one could almost say when the Heracles decides to finish off Toriko, that's a sign of respect. However, just as she is about to do that, she suddenly senses fresh air. And here's a funny part. She actually talks, well, in her mind, but still. And she immediately drops the fight, of course, and inhales the amount of fresh air because it had waited tens of thousands of years for this. However, the air is even more than the first long time she did that, or maybe it's not. Even though it's created a windstorm that signaled the end of the fight, and the clouds in the area 8 is finally blown out, and sun is raining down on the continent. No pun intended. As Melk reveals, since he can hear the voice of the kitchen knives, the second generation Melk knife had in it. Hope has bloomed again in Area 8. As Komatsu and gang see the rainbows, the inhabitants of Horse King Hill that are apparently alive, as well as Toriko and Kiss Queen and Teddy comes and sees the birth of their future rival and the watching of their rivals, the newborn Herak, the future Earth New 8 King, as it begins to roar and travel around the rainbows. The future, in a distant future, this child will become the new Heracles. Truly a feel-good chapter, but as I said before, it was short, and it was more text bubbles than, narration than actually happening. And I said it in a previous now would be no better time for a mood killer. Even though I do not want Neo to ruin this mood, I'm still a little bit curious. Won't Neo show themselves now? Now will be no better time. Either way, the Horse King has given birth, and everything seems fine. I like this one. Give me your thoughts if you have any.